So ever since we got the news about 5 days ago that Warner Discovery will be shutting down Rooster Teeth, people express a strong desire to talk about Rooster Teeth, okay? They want to share their opinions. You can see this under my videos. There's a lot of debate going on. People share their favorite moments, their favorite memories, favorite personalities. People talk about the scandals. There's an exchange about what led to where we are today. There's just a general sense of everyone who liked and was part of the Rooster Teeth community to exchange their thoughts, okay? And I think that's a reasonable thing. People want to talk about this. Now, this conversation is not only happening under my videos and under all the other videos on YouTube who were talking about this, but obviously also on Reddit. And as I was kind of looking at the Rooster Teeth subreddit and keeping an eye on it during the recent days, I noticed that apparently the Rooster Teeth mods, and I don't know if they are from Rooster Teeth themselves or whether they are mods, or I know that some people who work at Rooster Teeth are in part moderating the Rooster Teeth subreddit, but I think I also heard that some of these people are just volunteers, so I don't know whether this is something that Rooster Teeth does themselves or whether it was some of the volunteers who are moderators, but posts that, in my opinion, would spark debate and are necessary have been deleted from the subreddit. And I want to give you guys one example, and I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this, okay? Do you think this is correct? I mean, bear with me until I made the whole case. You know, we're going to see Rooster Teeth actually responds, or the mods actually respond to why they deleted it and so on. So I'm going to give you the context, but then I'd be curious to hear your thoughts, okay? Do you think this is justified? Leave all of this down in the comment section below. So this is the first post that was posted on Reddit, I think now 14 hours ago or something, and the title and the name was "What Killed Rooster Teeth?" What killed Rooster Teeth in your opinion? I believe it's how they and the loud majority of the community treated people that were actually concerned about their declining/low views. Sure, there were trolls, but I would say most of them wanted Rooster Teeth to succeed again and get higher views. Even when people were respectfully saying, hey guys, views don't look too healthy, is there anything we can do? They would be lumped into doom posting and negative. Looks like all the people who were defending Rooster Teeth from the trolls and doom posters ultimately killed them because they drove away anybody that did show concern for Rooster Teeth and wanted to help Rooster Teeth to return to higher views. Here are some older posts. So I think this is not exactly a toxic post. Okay, sure, it mentions low view numbers and stuff, but come on, it's not that people didn't know this. And it's also not a post that, in my opinion, feels like they're dancing on the grave of Rooster Teeth, right? And they're like, ha ha ha, look, you guys had bad views for a long time. Anything like this, obviously, like, remove it if it's too toxic. But it feels like this person wanted to share his or her opinion and kind of start a debate. And to be honest, that's what happened. The post is still here, right? The original post still says, and you can see a bunch of people replied. It's not too many, but I guess the post wasn't up for too long because rather quickly it had been removed by the moderators of r/Rooster Teeth. Okay, in here they're not really commenting on it. So this person went and started a second thread, again on the Rooster Teeth subreddit, and this time saying, sad. Sad that Rooster Teeth is gone. I made this discussion post earlier, but it was removed. Link to that previous post. Things like this and people like the Rooster Teeth Reddit mods removing posts is exactly the behavior that ultimately killed Rooster Teeth for everyone. Unless you post something approved by the echo chamber, it gets removed. Regular/respectful discussions, criticisms, suggestions are removed, even if you slightly hint that you disagree with them. Exactly why so many people left and never came back. And that post also got removed shortly thereafter. And there are a few comments from Rooster Teeth mods. This guy has an Inside Gaming tag. I don't know who that is, but it's clearly a mod, right? And they say, because it's been discussed already. Okay, we don't need to talk about these things anymore. It has been discussed. The last thing that's needed is yet another post asking about it. Okay, we really don't need someone to ask about the challenges and why this company ended up where it did. There's a mega thread on the shutdown. From there you can find your answers about what happened. If you want a discussion, that's your spot. Not your own post where it comes across, even this one, as if you're dancing on the grave. As I just read this post to you guys. Again, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Did you feel that post is dancing on the grave of Rooster Teeth? I don't think so. It doesn't feel like that to me. This person, in my personal opinion, just wanted to have a debate. And it's a reasonable one. If posts like this get removed, if people who have encouraging feedback and say, what can we do? You know, the views are not what they used to be. What are your thoughts? And you just want to have this debate. That's not like trolling or hate posting or whatever you want to call it. So this moderator was referring to a mega threat, and the only one that I could find, at least on the Rooster Teeth subreddit, is this one. Okay, it has 1,000 comments, 1,800 upvotes, and it says important information about Rooster Teeth. And it is basically the exact same statement that Jordan Levine made, in this memo that went to the staff and all that. That was publicized as well on Variety. And to say, well, just go to this mega thread and post it there. Basically make your comment and your point of discussion disappear amongst all these other thousands of comments, and you will never have the debate and the exchange that you want. It's just absurd. And also to say, oh, just go to the mega thread and that's where you find the answers about what happened. It's like, nobody asked about what happened. We kind of all know what happened. We want to have a debate about it. It just feels like they are completely neglecting the idea that people want to have this debate. And like I said in my other video, kind of reviewing that stream that they had the other day, I feel, and agreeing with this person who made these posts, this is like one of the biggest mistakes that they continue to make if we look at this, that they shut down any debate that involves any form of criticism, any form of challenging their views or what they've become or the personalities or anything that's not purely positive and celebrative of Rooster Teeth is being shut down. And like you just can't treat a community like that. It is not healthy. If you don't want to talk about it in your stream, that's fine. Like, that's your choice. You know, your company, you can make your own decisions where you bring these things up or if you bring them up. But at least this is Reddit, right? Give people the platform to have these debates. Why is there no thread, right? If you look at the whole Rooster Teeth subreddit, right? You go through it. There's not a single thread that asks this question. That is like, what actually happened? Here are the things that happened. And what do you guys think about this? What do you think led to the point where we are now? Just any kind of platform that allows people to have that open exchange besides the mega thread, which obviously does give answers, right? Like if you have a question about like, hey, what might be happening to RWBY? What might be happening to the podcast, this and that? Of course, it's useful for that. You'll get your answers there, but it's not useful for people who actually want to have an exchange. And that's why so many people come to videos like this one and have that exchange in the comment section under these videos, because that's not moderated by Rooster Teeth and people can literally have an open debate. And I'm not saying like there are no trolls there. Of course you'll get troll comments and there will be hateful comments. I've seen plenty of them that are just unreasonable. But overall, I mean, I'm monitoring my comment section, and overall, it is a quite civilized conversation. A lot of people sharing memories, a lot of people asking questions, a lot of people exchanging theories why we got where we are, adding information to it, you know, adding things that someone may have forgotten in their comment. And it's not that everyone is just like, ha ha ha, you know, they deserve this and stuff. You get some comments like that, obviously, but my feeling, just looking at my comment section, it's the minority of comments. So I just wanted to highlight this to you guys, that that's currently going on. I'm not a big fan of that. I understand that a post that talks about the scandals and that talks about the history and why they got to where they are now would need a little bit of moderation. I'm sure you have loads of people going a bit too far. I understand that, but the way they go about it in this particular case, just deleting the whole thread and then almost getting in the face of a person who's trying to start a conversation is just, again, the person is correct, whoever posted this. It is kind of emblematic of what went wrong, right? This is not how you treat the community. If there is criticism, if there are scandals, you need to be able to face that, confront yourself with it, open the debate up. Otherwise, you will always be stuck in this feedback loop of everyone just trying to talk about the things that you don't want to hear. But guys, these are my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this little summary. If you did, smash the like button. I appreciate it. You can also join our Discord. The link is in the description. Lots of other Rooster Teeth fans there. If you haven't seen that in previous videos, we've got a lovely community. Again, the link is in the description. I'm hanging out there as well. So I'd hope to see you on our Discord. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Bye.